Hello everyone, Jarrod Goldsmith here, CEO and founder of eSAX Networking and Sax Appeal Productions. Today, I'm going to be sharing some of my top 5 strategies for successful networking, both online and offline. Number 1, it's so important to engage. Ask questions. When you talk to people at networking events, remember it's not about you. It's always about the other person. Ask them how they found out about the event. Do they know the organizer? It's so important to have a conversation with them to find out why they're there, how you can help them, offer suggestions, opinions, connect them with other people. Because remember, it's not about you, it's about them. Because at the end of the day, people like to talk. People like to talk about themselves. So when you give them an opportunity to do so, it shows you as a genuine person who's out there to help others, not only to sell. Point number 2, only give business cards when asked. So often we see some networking rookie mistakes where people are just throwing business cards into other people's hands, collecting as many as they can throughout the evening or the event. But the purpose of this is to engage somebody. Again, we talked about asking questions and engaging so that you could bring the conversation back to how you can help them. And then the other person should ideally say, oh, I would love to learn more. How can we connect? Do you have a business card? So I would suggest, as a lesson in networking maturity, don't give your business card right away. Have the other person ask you for the business card, and then it's okay to give it to them. Point number 3, online networking can be as effective as in-person networking. So look, you're networking virtually, you have a tremendous amount of knowledge and resources at your fingertips. Perhaps before you meet somebody, check out their LinkedIn profile, Google them, look at their Facebook page, their YouTube channel, engage with them on social media, learn a little bit about them, so that when you're talking face-to-face, you have some research ahead of time. Oh, you went to the same school, grew up in the same city, you know some of the same people. Ask them pointed questions that you would only have found by doing that research. And it's also a very good idea to say, oh, we're talking about XYZ resource, to copy and paste it in the virtual chat, and so that they can check it out at a later time. But remember, when you're networking virtually, it's so important to stare at that tiny little camera, and it takes a little bit of time and practice to do so because it's not normal to stare in the camera. But we always have to remember that the body language, even virtually, is so important. So again, as a recap, to do some research ahead of time virtually and share that knowledge with them. But again, be aware of where you're looking into that camera. Continuing the point number 4 with body language. When you're meeting somebody face to face, it's not often what you say, but it's how you say it without speaking. It's always a good idea to be very cognizant of how close or far you're standing to somebody. Do you jiggle your hands or your keys, your purse? Be aware of that body language again, face to face, because stare somebody in the eye, because people will forget what you told them, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And a lot of that comes from the non-verbal body language cues. Point number 5, always be there to help others. We all know that people like to work, collaborate with those they know, like, and trust. When you become known as a resource to help other people expand their knowledge base, connect them with other people, they'll come to you for assistance and knowledge. So when you go out of your way to help others, it's going to really come back and help you. So remember, networking is not about you, it's about them. As a recap, for the 5 successful strategies for networking both online and virtual: 1, ask questions and engage. 2, only give business cards when asked. 3, online networking can be effective if you take the time to do some research. 4, be aware of your body language. And 5, always offer to help. Become known as a community connector and builder. And leveraging some of these resources will help you learn that networking can be an extremely valuable asset to not only further your brand, your career, your business, but become known as a community leader and a builder that people want to work with. So find the fedora at a future event, everybody, and thank you so much. Happy networking.